Hello, so if you know me, normally I don't do two videos on the same day, but since my last video is very disappointing, I was a little bit worried whether this would be enough, and one friend of mine pointed out to me that maybe I could have had the coordinate display of F3 opened in while I was recording something, and yes, I actually found a frame where I had it opened. I will show you now. It is in the video where I go to the village, and before that I'm mining a little, and there we've got it. We've got X, Y, Z coordinates. So what we're now gonna do is we are trying to find these coordinates and get back to our base. So well, that's what we're gonna do now. So yeah, because the last video was disappointing, and I don't want it to be left like that for my usual time until I record the next video. So here we go. So let's go and let's try to find our base as quickly as possible. If I turn on coordinates, I can see we are very far away actually. I wouldn't have thought of that. Oh boy, we need to travel not that short distance, and because of that I will take my bed with me. I won't take the crafting table as it isn't mine, and call me a weirdo, but sometimes I like to leave the villagers their possessions, but as I've crafted and built the bed, I think it's my right to take it with me. So let's go towards positive x coordinates, because we are now at 350 and we need to get to 40. I need to cross now 300 blocks. I don't know how this happened. I don't know why we are lost so bad. I don't know why our original spawning point was this far away from our base, but at least I hope we will find it. So I always got the fear that when it doesn't load or not, this can also happen in Java, but in Bedrock, in Pocket Edition, it was back then still called Pocket Edition, or those were the days, the Pocket Edition, where they hadn't yet added the pistons, or I think they had removed them. I think there were versions in Pocket where the piston didn't exist. At least I remember it like that. Could have been different. Well, I do remember those mountains, don't I? I mean, could have been different mountains, but I think we've been here already. But well, let's not put salt in the wounds of the past. Wait a minute. Should be there. 400, 700, 4700. Okay, we only need to get a bit over there. We're almost there. Well, that's some good news. I think we found it, didn't we? Somewhere here it must be. The thing is, when I did this coordinate checking, I was mining. So it must be somewhere here, I think. Ha! We found it. Yay! So, well, at least we found our base. We need to find the entrance. You can only enter it from the top as far as I remember. Yes, I found it. That's what you call intuition, boys. I think I've still got it set to bright, haven't I? Let's set back to movie, even if I know it creates some problems for YouTube. Maybe I need to brighten my videos in the future, but at least we found this. But chest is almost certainly inevitably lost. That isn't good, but we've got some wood here, so we can restack our inventory of things. So at least it's not a complete disappointment, I hope. So that's the iron axe. Oh, but we haven't got that much iron left. I think we need to go mining before we can finally enter the nether. I think that must be the next episode. But at least we've found a basis, because our headquarters, because this is where everything starts. This is a safe harbor, you could say. From here we can start our adventures. From here we can explore. So I think I would just pick a point, and from there on, torches, Linus, torches. Sleep deprived with my left eyelid. But luckily we've got holidays here in Germany at this point, so I've got a bit more time for this channel. Maybe can record a second episode in some days. Okay, we need some torches. Some torches. No, that's not right. That's right. There we go, 16 torches. Not plenty torches, but I think we'll get with that these little. And also, why do you always forget to take food with your creative player spotted there? And that's the problem. I haven't got much food with us. I'll wait till it's night and sleep. Until then I will mine a little. I mean, even with this little bit critical hunger bar, I think I can still do this. At least I hope so. So let's just get here and begin mining, because we don't need to talk all that much about how bad it is to forget food, because, well, I've had the brightness set to bright. Maybe I will set it to the middle point, because I don't like it very bright. On the other hand, I know that you on YouTube can't see much if I'm having it set to moody. So middle will do. Uh-oh. Is there only water or something? I don't know. But frankly, I don't want to risk it. I'm just here to mine and to fight monsters, not today. No. Might seem like a covert and caught, yes, but we need to find more iron, our iron supplies, because I was so dumb but not looked at the coordinates when I placed this chest. Are lost. Maybe not completely lost, but at least we can't get to them immediately. So we need to get iron, and that means we need to mine. recently discovered that they, I don't know if that's an international thing, but here in Germany we've got the Überlebenshandbuch or the Survivor's Handbook. It is, it's a secret book, das geheime Buch der Überlebenden, also the secret book of the survivors, that's what it's called. And the story is that there is a small group of Minecrafters who have sort of survived, and it contains battle techniques. I like it more for that style, how it's made, than for the techniques. But one thing's interesting on the cover. It says Nirekte deorsum suffodito. Und das heißt, and that means, well, I'm talking German here, and that means it's Latin, and you can translate it to never dig straight down, or more accurately, I think it's more of I think the never is, I think recte is, I have to look this up, sorry. Because I knew it at some point, but then again I didn't know it. So pons, Latin, because there was something, because recte is an imperative, and recte is an adverb, so it's more of dig straight down, dig down, never straight. Like the never is the knee is, I think it's it's correlating to the recte, so to the adverb, and not to suffodito, which means dig or digging, as far as I remember. Not that I'm talking trash here, that would be I'm saying wrong things here. I just found out that suffodito is, couldn't find it. I can only find suffodio, and that means to dig down, or to sort of to route, to burrow, scrabble, things like that. But the thing is, that's the problem. I think I'm talking too much about Latin and too less about mining here, but that's the thing. At least it's supposed to mean never dig straight down, and that in Latin. And even if I know some of you may not be with me on this, but I think that's absolutely beautiful. I mean, never get me wrong, Latin is useless. And wait a minute. Why is this on? Who turned this on? Sorry, but the Minecraft launcher is apparently resetting settings again and again. That's very... it's... how do you call that? It's very... why can't I find the words? It's very annoying. Oh, that's it. It's annoying. So now we've got it in our pickaxe. At least we've got iron. So what I want to say is, I know that Latin is the most useless in pretty much all practical ways when you're perform pretty much all jobs, but I think it helps to understand where some words come from. For example, I was reading a book of an old translation of a Russian book from Nikolai Gogol, and it there it said that there I found the word edificium like that, and I remembered that it almost exactly matched the Latin edificium or edificium, depending on how you pronounce it. That's written like that, and it's got almost the same meaning, and that's why I find Latin helpful, I think. Or if you talk about an ante room, it's like I think in normal English it's ante room. It's like interestingly, there's no other. There are some things like vestibule or lobby. It's like the room before the main room. It's an ante room. Do you know where this comes from? At least I hope it comes from there, but almost no way it doesn't, because ante in Latin means before, most of the time in a timely sense, temporal sense, but that can change over time. So I think that's where it comes from. That's very interesting, I think. So that's mine. At least I've gotten back here, and I'm sorry that I couldn't explore the nether with you in this episode, but maybe next time, maybe in the next episode we will be able to do that, but I will end this episode at 20 minutes because I don't want 2 full 30-minute episodes on one day, with one of them being extremely disappointing. I also didn't want to leave it, to just leave it by the 30-minute disappointing one. So I just put this iron into the oven furnace, and well, then probably end this video. But at least it's a bit of luck. I found my base. Oh, it is raining. Well, that was very smart. The guy. Yeah, it is raining. Well, what a pleasant surprise. Didn't even mean it ironically. I normally like rain, actually. So, we still had some iron in here, but oh, that's good. We don't need that. We'll try to avoid it as much as possible, as I want to refresh, as I would like to refresh my recipe knowledge as well. So, well, maybe we can mine a little bit more until we've got the 20 minutes full. It's now at 19 minutes if I'm observing OBS right, so 1 minute or so, and then we'll be ending this video. And if you ask why I posted this whole 30 minutes of disappointment, because I want to adhere to my uncut rule. I don't want anything to happen that the observers can't see. I wanted to see every second of this journey. I don't want off-camera mining. I don't want to cheat on this. The thing with the coordinates, under some standards this was cheating, but first I told you, and second I think it was necessary because, well, I want this to be authentic. I think no one wants to watch 3 hours of me trying to find my base. So I think that was legitimate. Well, we will end it here because I don't want to explore this cave now. Okay, so I'll just get up there and then we'll end this video. Wrong direction. But well, I think in the next episode we can try to get to the nether, which is planned for this technically last episode, but this episode wouldn't have happened if I succeeded last episode in finding my base. So that should be it. I thank you for watching and goodbye.